Legend here, and today we've got a saving and disaster battle playing as Scarbrand going up against an endgame crisis of dwarfs from Ironbrow's expedition. So we've got a pretty late game army there to deal with, and we've got an early game army here. Now Scarbrand is not particularly high level. He is not the one-man doomstack that you may have seen on my live stream. If we have a look here, he's got 20% physical resistance, 10% missile resistance. That's it. Comparing that to the one I had 50% physical resistance because he gets 10% from his skill line. I got 10% from Wurzag and 10% from Sigvold. Doesn't have any of that here. It's also an 80 speed, whereas mine had, I think it was like 112. Because I had that banner, plus there's extra speed in his line there. He just hasn't got the stuff yet. At least he does have Blood Greed, so that's good. He can regenerate while in combat. But one thing that we can't do in this battle here is just send Scarbrand in to deal with the army by himself. He just cannot do it. He will get annihilated within seconds because of Iron Drake, Trollhammer torpedoes, and all the guns. It just isn't going to work. So, let's jump in here and figure out some way of beating quite frankly, a vastly superior army to ours. So I think this guy here, he was, kind of inspired by the campaign that I just did with Scarbrand, and did an earliest possible endgame crisis as well. It's only turned 18, and he got the Grudge Too Far one, whereas I got the biggest war. And if we have a look here, he sent me in a image of like a layout of what he did. I can read it. It's all right. It's pretty good. You know, drew it in paint, whatever. So we can see here, this is Scarbrand, this is the hero. No, sorry, the hero's over here. The second lord is in amongst these guys here. He said that he wasted the ammunition of the artillery. I agree with that move. I think that's the right move to make. If we don't do that, we're going to get obliterated on the approach. It'll just kill so many what's it called, bloodletters, and we don't have access to the summons here. See, if we had the bloodletter summons, we'd just knock them out straight away, but we don't have them, because it's 5 turns on, 5 turns off now with that. And then just basically did a 3-pronged attack trying to envelop them, but the problem here is that with the endgame crisis, they actually do get bonus stats on top of their already massive stats, mainly leadership buffs, so you're not going to be able to break them at all. Whereas previously it was kind of possible. And their damage output here is going to be immense because they've got a fair few hammerers, and hammerers have just gotten magical attack theirs. And also, we're outnumbered. So, and out experienced as well. So we've got a lot of things to work with here. Work against. So, when you've got an all melee infantry army with no particular special abilities, and it says decisive defeat in the auto resolver, yeah, that's a bit of trouble for sure. I can see why he wanted to ambush them. I don't think it would have made a huge difference. I guess getting into these guys here early would have made a big difference. But the ambush failed, which is going to happen with Khorne because you got low ambush success chance. There's not much you can do to boost it. So what we want to do here is, okay, there's 2 ways we can go about wasting the ammo. I could do it on normal speed, and it can take 10 minutes getting through 36 ammo. Or I could do it on triple speed, fast forward, run around in circles, and probably get hit a little bit. I feel like this battle is possible enough that we can do it on triple speed and take a little bit of extra damage in order to just not waste everyone's time so much with this crap. So I get that it's not the most interesting thing, but I can guarantee you right now, if we don't do this, we cannot win the battle. So we've got to run in circles if we're going to do it on triple speed. Because it's going to be really hard to otherwise dodge. Might lose about 3,000 health in total, I think. Maybe a bit more. But with Blood Greed, we can recover it. But we'll have to see how we go. So running around a circle like this makes it really hard for them to hit us. So far, we've only lost about 500 health. So far, so good. And this is the quickest way of accurately getting rid of their ammo. See, the shots are going over my head as well, because we're going in a circle. They're like aiming at a upward angle, and some of that hit though. So I've now lost about 1,000 health, but they're down about half their ammo. So if this keeps up, we'll only lose 2,000 health. That's definitely acceptable. Because by doing this, this will make it easier for us to do the next stage of duping this army. Because yeah, we cannot attack this head on. Just can't do it. It will not work. Or if it does work, his army will get wiped out. And, you know, I don't like to do that. I want to keep his army intact. There's other things that we'll be able to do, but the artillery have to be removed first. There's no other option. Of course, like I said, if I had the summons, I'd get rid of them, but we don't. And the cultist there doesn't have summons. And even if he did, he'd have to get in fairly close, so that's not going to work one way or another. I might get through this with only losing 1,000 health. 1,200. Problem is, doing this can make your wrist tired. Good thing I got lots of practice on this wrist. You know, because I'm a wanker. Anyway. Alright, artillery's wasted, and we use that 1,400 health. Okay, cool. Next stage is we start setting groups of 3 to start getting around them. Okay. Let Scarbrand just recover some fatigue. See, now with the organ guns gone, we can get within 145 meter radius without getting attacked. Now the AI is very passive as long as we don't do any ranged or magic attack, which it is actually impossible for us to do that. They will just take a defensive position constantly. Now a defensive position is way easier to crack than if they just came at us all at once. Way, way, way easier because... Yeah, what are they doing? The longer the battle goes on, the more mistakes the AI will make. Because the player is able to identify when the AI makes a mistake, but the AI is not actually able to identify when the player makes a mistake. They're just not good at it. Okay, don't get in too close. Like I said, just make it seem like we're going to surround them. Put them on edge. Okay, then the next thing we got to do is try to lure some of their melee troops over here to fight our bloodletters early. This will allow Scarbrand to get in and fight, regenerate some health, and just whittle them down a little bit at a reasonable trade cost. Because what will happen is if we charge in here right now, we don't have enough units to pin down every single one of theirs. We just don't have enough. They outnumber us, right? So some of their units are going to be free to shoot at us. And no matter which unit it is, it'll do a ton of damage. And in many ways, if we have a look here, if we ever look at the Bloodletter of Khorne, it's not going to be able to handle a Hammerer unit. It's just outclassed. It's not going to be able to handle an Ironbreaker. So in most engagements here, not only are we outnumbered, but we're actually outclassed as well. So what we want to be doing here is staying out of the range of the guns, but getting the attention of the Giant Slayers. There we go, got their attention. A little bit here and there. Okay, how about you come in? You might be a bit better for this because the guns won't shoot at you, but the other dudes might. Okay, you get back then. Because what we want to do is get them over here. Out of range of the guns.
Bloodfather, guide me! Maneuvering!
Sometimes you just gotta show them your ass. That's it. Show them a little bit of a weakness.
Most wise!
And they might go for it.
Moving!
Don't charge in, because those are Slayers. That will not go down well with him. Alright, they're not really taking that bait. I might go around a different way. Over here actually looks a little bit easier. So I'm going to reposition. Because, yeah, those ones there, they're covered by guns, where these ones over here are covered by Iron Drakes, which have shorter range. So it might be easier for me. got to get them over here. We've got to weaken them a little bit. We've got to at least even the number of units that are on the battlefield. They outnumber us by, I don't know, like about 3 units. Not by heaps. Alright. Now there's no guns here. Okay, since there's no guns here, and the Iron Drakes have low range, I think it'd be a good opportunity to waste the ammunition of the Iron Breakers, because they won't shoot at the cultists, but they will shoot at Scarbrand. Not going to be able to waste the ammunition of the Iron Drakes, but I can waste the ammo of the Iron Breakers. Yep, they're about to do it. Nice. Because, yeah, that'll do a ton of damage to our guys. We don't have any fire resistance. Even though it's physical damage, it's still do a ton. So it's very much anti-infantry. It's kind of silly that they're even considering shooting at a single entity like Scarbrand. And we take pretty minimal damage. Good, 2 of these units getting taken out. Now, they've got 4 Iron Breakers, so still got to do it to others. Ideally, you know, getting into melee with them before they've done this is the way to go, but that can be a little bit tricky unless you're super quick. I also don't think we're going to be able to kick them down a hill. We simply just don't have enough speed. Now, once these have used up their ammo, they'll be a little bit more keen to come into melee. Come on. Good, minimal damage done so far. Come on. That's it. That's it. Minimal damage. Get rid of their ammo. Don't go near those Iron Drakes. Okay, cool. They're out of ammo, and there's a Slayer unit here. Alright, let's start bringing these guys in a bit. Try to get their Slayers to come over this way. You can run over here. Or their Iron Breakers, whichever. Oh shit, they're coming in pretty close there. Gotta admit, that's a pretty good defensive position. Kind of. But I can crack it. I can crack it. A little bit at a time. You chip away at them. If they're stronger than you, you gotta chip away at them. If you're stronger than them, you just fucking bash them, right? But that's just not the case here. They're stronger than us. Alright, I think we need to really get their attention by doing a bit of a cycle charge on an Iron Breaker unit. Because if we get out of there quickly enough, they're not going to do that much damage to us, because they're not damage dealing, they're defensive. Okay. Okay, at least we got a kill. Like I said, we don't want to just charge in here, because then the fucking guns will start shooting at us. Gotta pull them over this way. But they're just... Okay, here we go, here we go. This is what we want to see. Come on, come at me, bro. So we've got the Warrior's Bane, so we're just... Okay, good, here we go. This is what we want to see. Yep, a little bit more, a little bit more. Bring it back a little bit. This is it, this is what we're waiting for. No. Come over here. Yes. Yes, that's it. No! Okay, here we go. This is what we wanted. Far enough away from their units. Nope, we're getting in range. Get back. There's too many guns over there. We've got to be careful. Now might seem like a good time to charge in, but it isn't. It isn't, not yet. They're too close to those guns. Keep coming over here. That's it. Bring them over. This is good. Alright, I think we're a decent distance away. Alright, I think I can justify that fight. Come on, man. They're doing the same thing to me. Each person's trying to pull the other one into a fight. No. No, we can do it. God damn, their formation's a bloody mess. But that's actually harder to crack than...
Following the wolf's signal.
If it isn't. Yeah, we're in range of some of their missiles. Get back. Wasting the ammunition of gunner troops is not an option here. Alright. Oh, they're just not Let me just get in there.
I obey.
It was interesting. We didn't really get anything done there. But it was interesting. It's just constantly repositioning. Even in a mess like this, we still can't charge in there. Like, we might be able to win, but so many of our units will get wiped out. I just don't think that that's ideal. And I know that we can... I know that we can make this work. God damn. We got in too close there. Get back, get back. A little bit of extra damage. Ugh, quite a lot, actually. See what I'm talking about? He is not a one-man doom stack right now. That was a lot of damage we just took. I was not ready for that. Hang on, get back. Oh god, they just keep Hang on, what's this? What's this? What's this? That could be good. Let's go over there. That could be good. Move back. Keep it up. This is good. This is good right here. That's a decent distance away. Alright, pin him down. Scarbrand's on the way. He doesn't have magic attack, does he? No. Alright, Scarbrand's on the way. Scarbrand will make mincemeat out of him. But yeah, watch out for their fucking guns. In fact, the bloodletters will make him mincemeat out of him. Cool. Killing him will make it a little bit easier to... Wait, they're not properly advancing now, are they? I don't think so. They're still taking a defensive position for the most part. Okay. As long as it's only melee units, it's okay. As long as no guns come over this way, this is fine. I need some more reinforcements over here just in case. Keep trying to bash him down. Yeah, all the gun units are hanging back here. This is fine here. I'm not seeing any problems. Even with the slayers and stuff coming in, this is fine. Come on, Scarbrand, kill him. Okay, I hear that the sound... the music turned off. They're trying to flank us with those hammerers. Okay, look, the enemy lord is less of a concern to us than these damn hammerers. So what I'm going to do is try to help out there. Because they're going to wreck us. But what we can do against the hammerers... Okay, we're actually in a pretty bad spot there. They actually pinned us down. Let's get out of there. That's not working out. Luckily, we're way faster than them. Let's just pull out of that fight. That wasn't going to work out. Before things go real bad. Okay, we can still make the best of the situation by luring a few of them over here, but we were just getting surrounded, and those hammerers in there are actually a big problem for demons now. Move back. This is fine. The fact that we're luring them over here is good. But we don't want to get surrounded. Okay, the reserves charge on in. Should be fine. Let's have these guys stand behind them. Unfortunately, we didn't kill this dude, but we might still have the chance to do that. Let's go. No, stay here. Look, he's not that important. They're not going to break anyway. Let's see if we can get Scarbrand in here. Kicking things around a little bit. That's it. Let's just stay there. Don't walk in too far. Watch out for those hammerers. That's it. This is fine. Careful with him. Yeah, they tend to get themselves surrounded and killed really quick if you're not careful. What we want to do with Scarbrand is just cycle charge. Basically, he's our cavalry in this battle. See, what we're doing here, if we charge them in from the rear, we charge in, they want to attack Scarbrand because they can actually beat him. But they'll turn around, at which point the bloodletters will hit them in the rear, so they have 0 melee defense when that happens. So watch, as it pulls them away, see look, yeah, they're turning around, and they're getting hit by the bloodletters. And then we go back in, get their attention again, and cycle this. Tough nut to crack these dwarfs. That's all working out fine there. I need some more reinforcements over here. Shitloads of hammerers are coming. Good. This is working out alright here. This is working out okay. Put these guys here. Bring them in. We don't want to surround them. Have the fight go as slow as possible. Put this down. This also allows us to pull out units that are basically exhausted out as quickly as possible. Another thing, especially when dealing with demons, is you take leadership penalties a lot more severely if you take damage quickly. So this is where being in a blob can really help. You take damage slower. This stops your demons from getting like disintegrating. You've seen in battle, right? You send your demon in and it takes damage really quickly, and then at 50, like half health, it starts disintegrating. You just can't stop it. You just think, I only got half my use out of it. If you take the damage a bit slower, they'll continue fighting until about 25% health, at which point you really need to pull them out. Unless they got lots of experience or a better version of the demon, like an exalted bloodletter. Let's see, this one here, that one's going to be the first one we got to pull out, but it's still got a decent amount of leadership. We can leave it in here a bit longer, and it's done a decent amount of damage so far. But it is still in their favor. Let's keep cycle charging Scarbrand. Okay. He's dishing out really good damage, but every so often he's going to get hit. Yeah, they dish out so much damage. But see how every single time they do that, they turn around just a little bit, allowing our bloodletters just a few seconds to hit them in the rear. That is why we're actually overcoming these hammerers, which hammerers should be able to destroy demons super easily now.
Get off your boats, lads!
Also, every time Scarbrand kicks them in amongst those demons, anyone that gets kicked in there is basically dead meat. Alright. Don't use this one. Makes him go rampage. You only want to use that when you don't care if he's what he's fighting and if he's at full health. It won't make him rampage if he's at full health. Good. For that hammerer to have only done 4,000 damage, that means that it didn't wipe out a full unit of bloodletters. Good. Okay, now pull all of them out, apart from Scarbrand. Let him run them down, because he'll regenerate. Let him get the kills. He doesn't have Slaughter and Carnage yet. You wouldn't be able to get Slaughter and Carnage with this army. It's too weak. That's it. Get our health back up a little bit. Alright. That worked out really well. It was a little bit dodgy to begin with, but that worked out really well. I think we traded well, because none of our units got wiped out. Sure, we took a lot of damage, but we took out some really good units of theirs, and Scarbrand has managed to heal. Okay. One of the units got back. Okay, now if we count their units remaining, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 or 16 units. We outnumber them now. That doesn't mean it's right to just charge in, because it's still playing auto-tied music. So we see if we can still dupe them around a little bit. It's going to be a little bit more tricky now, because their guns, when they're making silly maneuvers like that, though. Get them to do that again. Would have been good if we killed their lord, but he's pretty close to death now anyway. Okay. Just keep probing at them for weaknesses, while staying out of range of the... Okay, actually there's another unit in there, but the range is great weapons. So, watch out, watch out, watch out. Watch out. No. Okay, didn't do a ton of damage, but it still wasn't good. We just can't charge in there yet. We will take so much damage. Because while we did get a good engagement over here, it's not like we wiped them out for free. Alright. Should be able to get rid of this Iron Breaker's ammo pretty easily. Although the gun's about to shoot him. Yeah, I think we get a shot over here. Move back. Not that far back. Oh, damn it. And we can't possibly hope to waste their ammo. I might not be able to probe at them any longer. Their ratio of melee units to missile units is about equal. So we're just going to have to charge in. Which sucks because we're going to lose some bloodletters if we do that. But the problem is now they've got a defensive position where they kind of understand what they need to do. So what I'm going to do now then is wait for them to get into a really silly formation while they're reforming everything, and then that's when we charge in. Because if we do it right now, they're just going to shoot at us because they're already braced. So what I'm going to do, get attention. No, they didn't budge there. They're starting to though. I'm gonna crack this nut. I'm gonna crack it.
Blood, skulls, slaughter. Scotland. The exiled one.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure some of these bloodletters are gonna get wiped out. I don't think there's any way we can avoid that and win.
Yes. Scotland.
Okay, here we go. Here we go. Everyone in. Everyone in. Try to pin down whatever units we can. You need to pin down the Iron Drake, Trollhammer torpedoes, and this one over here. Everybody in. Everybody in. Here we go. Try to be as annoying as possible. Scarbrand. Honestly, if they're shooting at him, that's better than them shooting at the bloodletters to some degree. Good. We're getting into melee with key units. If we can stop the Iron Breakers from shooting, that would be great. Watch out, watch out, watch out. Oh, we're going to take damage here. Try to avoid it if we can. No, I think it's too late. Come on, move, 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 move. Look how much damage we take so quickly. Come on, get in there. Good, we stopped that one from shooting. We got this. Pop it down there. Yeah, I don't think we can avoid some of our units just getting wiped out. Don't have a choice. Keep running around, keeping them pinned down. Alright, this guy here. Where is he? Get him out. I'll try to keep his army alive. Wherever I can. Be as disruptive as possible here. Okay. I think that went about as well as it could have. They barely got any shots in as we were on the approach. Now we just got to keep an eye on really damaged units. Do I have any reserves? Yeah, I got a reserve over here. Bring him in. But all of their missile units are in melee now. And it's good that we got rid of all their bloody hammerers. Most of the hammerers. Where's their general gone? Let's try to finish him off. Where did he go? He's over here. Doesn't matter, there's the army losses. We did it. None of our units got wiped out. Try to take him out completely so you don't have to deal with this army again. Good. So, I achieved my goal. So, when this guy sent this in, he just said to me, in the email, just win the battle. Don't care if his entire army gets wiped out. Just fucking win it. Right? But I always try to win these battles and make sure their army still survives. I just don't see the point in winning a battle and getting your army killed. I just don't see the point at all. So I feel good that we... it didn't go perfectly, but as long as I've achieved my goal, his army remains intact. That's the most important thing, though. Quite a lot of work. Don't let that guy. get away with that. Scarbrand getting some heals in. Someone getting away. If that one here gets wiped out, the Longbeards with great weapons, I think we wiped out the entire army. I don't think a single one's getting away. This one's gonna get away. I can't see Scarbrand getting there fast enough. Oh, hang on. Scarbrand! Come on. Good idea, good idea. Get in front of it, get in front of it. And kick it the wrong way. No. Okay, 10, it's dead. Cool. Cool, that could have very easily been a Pyrrhic victory as well. But yeah, tough fight. Really tough fight there. So I was trying to pull them away one at a time, but they just weren't having it. But, you know, sometimes you've got a plan in mind, it just isn't going to work, so you've got to come up with a plan B. I'm pretty sure we wiped out the whole thing. Yep. Cool. And with that experience, go make Scarbrand a lot stronger. Here, have some... Oh my god. Money. Oh, I remember what it was like. At the beginning part of the campaign. Yeah. Having no money. Hey, you got the Armor of Corn there, which provides... Oh god, that's such garbage. So yeah, it's turn 19 now. If we have a look at Scarbrand, you can see why he's not quite a one-man Doomstack yet. He doesn't have Slaughter, which provides 10% physical resistance and loads of weapon strength. Murder there for 10% hit points. Hunt for extra speed. A lot of people don't really value speed that much, but really it is a big deal. Would have made cycle charging a lot easier and quicker. But you know, getting this stuff here is important as well. So I don't disagree with any of his choices. You can eventually get everything. He's just not high enough level, that's all. But there you go, 3 levels up for that, and that army got wiped out. You can take Karakorod if you want. I'm curious, are you doing this no defeats? No. No, you're not doing no defeat campaign. That's fair enough. That's fair enough. That could be hard. But yeah, if you can, go and get Wurzag's defeat trait, because it's good, okay?